Howdy once again, children. Scott Grove, Dr. Groovy, GroovyMusicLessons.com. Buddy, my name Jack, here on YouTube, and I love this stuff. You've already read the title. Hey, I'd rather do these videos than almost anything. A man who wants less sustain. Yes, you heard me right. And you jazz players out there will know what we're talking about. You know, I was going through a few things and trying to show him what, the old guitars, looked like they had the little flippy thing, and even the basses that had the pieces of foam, you flick it and it sounds like an upright. But the old Jazzmaster guitars, and even the reissues have that little thing you flip. So he's just looking for something to make his guitar sound more like a jazz guitar, with, less sustain, and doesn't want to do the palm muting thing because it's not authentic enough sounding, which is true. And I just now talked to him 5 minutes ago. I said, if I find the stuff in the house to do it with, I'll just make one. So real quick, I saw a design online that somebody had made out of rubber. Blah, that sucks for this. Everybody makes them out of rubber. And no, foam is where I'm coming from. You guys can steal this because I stole it, and I don't think it's patented in any way, but the thing I found to make it out of, I lucked out because I liked the piece, and I'm going to end up using it. Jack, thanks for asking for it, because now I have a new piece of gear. Number one, hey, it's porn time. Yeah, guitar porn time. Time to show you my tellywhacker. I thought of that name just 2 seconds ago in the bathroom, and I washed my hands before I came out, but for some reason I was looking down taking a squirt and got to thinking of tellies and whackers, and I came up with the term tellywhacker. Okay, so yeah, and I ended up calling it the Groovy because it's the telly and the V. Okay, and just for you guys who have never seen it, or it's been a while, yes, it's pine. Blah, blah, blah. It is relict. Blah, blah, blah. It is what it is, but I Stratocasterized it. When I first got it, it had some kind of pickup here, and then it had a soap bar, P90 here, and so I had to make a new pick guard and had to Stratocasterize my, what I call it again? It's good. Yeah, I'm glad it's on video. What was it? My tellywhacker. That's it, playing with my tellywhacker. Okay, so yeah, telly neck and the rest of the whacking guitar. So somebody's getting wood out there checking this out. It's definitely an eye catcher, and for folks who dig cool guitars, it's an awesome axe. Okay, now let's get down to this. Okay. Yeah, and I'm using the Groovy amplifier, the PV Tiltback Special 112 from 1988. Again, made for only 1 year, and I just recently rehashed it. There is a review on here somewhere. But just going to the 4 position, so middle and neck pickups. Let me give that thing a little just more juice for fun. Don't that sucker sound good? And that's the amp, nothing else. There is nothing in this line. A guitar chord. Okay, so anyway, what I found, these little things that you stick in stain, and you do it like this here, put on your stain, yeah, that thing. And then inside, luckily enough, and this is what I said I liked about it, of course it was longer. I just chopped off the foam piece because it looked about as wide as a set of guitar strings down there by the bridge. But in the middle, hard piece of, somewhat hard, it's about as hard as a 2mm guitar pick. That plastic inside to keep it rigid. It's like the little blue pill. This thing will stay hard for at least 4 to 6 hours. And if it doesn't go down by then, call some friends. Okay, so yeah, it was cool when I cut into here, and then got ready to cut into here. Then I felt the hard stuff, then I cut right through it, because it's like, I want that rigidness as part of this. It just had to be. So I got my foam from here. As you can see, it used to be this much longer. Here's the piece I cut off. So it was this long. Okay, but you see this White Castle looking thing, or for you chess players, what do they call that one? The rook? Anyway, I had seen one made out of plastic online when I was talking to Jack. I'm putting it up against my shirt, so maybe you can see it. Maybe if I put it up against my hand, you'll see it better. But yeah, it's cut like this just so it will actually fit on all the sides of the strings, which I will show you. I will just simply try to not hit all these guitars above my head, get my pube out from underneath there, and it makes it so that it's not contacting both sides of every string, just one side of each string, which I thought was a cool idea. So if we look at her, you get, I love that I have high def. I didn't want to, but glad we got her now. So you see how it is? It's touching just one side of each string, and it's nice and rigid. Turn it around this way if I want, whatever fits best. Just make a few if this is your thing. But after just 2 minutes of playing with it, it's like, I gotta make this video for Jack. Okay, and it works great. So you can have it here, and it will get you back down here. It's great because you can turn it different ways, just like the telly pickup here. Works out really great. Right now, okay, you hear this? That's kind of what we're after. I got a little bit there, so I'm just going to turn it just a little bit, like the telly pickup is. Now I've got. That's it. So now you got. Okay, so you see what I got going on. And anywhere you want to move it, you'll get more and more of it, or slant it. See, here you're all set. Go to the bridge pickup, and if I had it on. That Johnny Cash thing. Go to the neck pickup. Get that jazzy sound going. I'm going to take off a little bit of this high end sparkle, bring up the volume a little bit. I'm going to bring it back a little, let it ring just a little more. But it's just so cool. I like it. And again, underneath, right here at the top part, it's got the rest of that rigidness left over from your little paint brush or stain brush piece of foam. And again, it was cut like this, and somebody's, just a Google search, nobody makes it, it's just somebody made one out of a thick piece of rubber. I like this gap tooth, Billy Bob teeth looking design. That made sense. So hey, if you do own the design, let me know. And if you want me to take it down, I'll take it down. And I'll just help my buddy Jack. And that's all I'm worried about, or not worried about, I just like to help the guy out. He's been asking me for a couple days, and I've been trying to think of something for him that was going to work. Again, you know, he didn't like the palm muting much. It wasn't authentic enough. So with that puppy in there, again, there you go. It just really does the job by where you put it. Just like anything. Wherever you put it, it does a different job. Let me get rid of the reverb completely. You can tell I'm not muting it with anything. Okay, there it is that way. I'm going to tilt it more towards the pickup. Feel out what just sounds good to you. And you might make a couple, 2, 3 of them, see which one works best. I mean, heck, they ain't going to cost you much. That one's ringing, so I twist it. The A's ringing, so I twist it a little bit more towards the A. Cool. But there you go, Jack, man. Maybe that's your answer or something like that. Again, you can just cut slots in the thing if you want and see if you like it that way. And all the way back towards the bridge, if you only put 6 slots in it and it's muting them on both sides, you might try that. And if you don't like it that way, then you can finish cutting it across like I did this way and make it a little more open. Then when you turn it, it will mute them a little more. So hey, maybe that's going to solve it for you. If it doesn't do it, let me know. I'll just erase this thing and we'll find something else. You know, I enjoy a little challenge, and I enjoy that too. I'm going to go buy a few more and take my time on them, but make some really nice ones that are really nice. Okay, let me get this bugger back up here. Once again, Scott Grove, GroovyMusicLessons.com, Dr. Groovy, playing through the old PV amplifier again. I dig that thing, $99. $99 and some spray paint. And again, oh god, my tellywhacker. I gotta get a new logo, tellywhacker. I love it. Okay, so you guys be groovy, and let's see who can argue over who gets the least sustain. Hey, that'd be more fun. Take care. Thanks, Jack. Bye-bye.